Will it be Tappet Trice verifying or somebody else in the Toyota Bluegrass at Keeneland opening weekend? It's your boy El Hombre. We are here at the Toyota Bluegrass at Keeneland. I am joined by Colin Sheehan. They're loading them up here for the Bluegrass Stakes. Colin, who are you on in this race? What do you expect to see?
I'm really interested in Blazing Sevens. I think this horse is only horse he's lost to his Forte 3 times. His other 2 times were wins. I think you can throw a line through the Fountain of Youth, but Tappet, Trice, and Verifying, the 1 and the 3, are obviously 2 that everyone has on their radar. It'd be interesting to see how number 1 breaks from the gate based on the last race. And he breaks pretty good.
Yeah, not bad for him. He's not a great start, but that is a good start compared to what he's been doing. So they're off to the races, folks. The 2-horse jumped out early at 83-1. So
let's see. That was a horse that was cross-entered, obviously running here in the Bluegrass. And lucky for us, El Hombre, they're all wearing white silks, so makes it nice.
That's really lovely. It does. Thank God for the transponders at Keeneland, because the 3-horse Verifying is up stalking second. Looks like the 9 and the 4. Yeah, and again with the white silks, we gotta love it. That's a staple of Keeneland, though, so we're gonna deal with it. Tappet Trice, the gray, is starting to surge big time on the outside. This looks like an early move, maybe, but
yeah, big move for where they are right now. He got out of traffic, went out wide, and then now it looks like he's about 4 wide. Verifying's tracking this long shot leader, number 2.
Yeah, the 3 and the 1 are the 2 betting choices here today, by far, and they're in good stalking position. I just wonder if Trice didn't work too hard there on that surge, but I think he's going to have plenty in the tank. And with that decent start, like you mentioned, we were concerned about getting out of the gate. I think Tappet Trice might have a show for us here. We'll see. He's on the outside and he's clear.
Yeah, and this is going to be interesting between Tappet Trice and Verifying. You got, it looks like Blazing Sevens coming up on the outside, going by the transponders. So Blazing Sevens there is about 4 wide. Verifying's in the middle, and here comes Tappet Trice.
Here's the battle we expected to see. Verifying against Tappet Trice, and Trice is about to go by, I think. But Verifying is game, baby. This is what we expected to see. Tappet Trice is going to get home, baby. That's going to be your Derby favorite. Sorry, everybody. I've been talking all year. And Verifying, by the way, on the shoulder, hell of a ride for Verifying. That's 2 of your better horses in the country right now, right? I mean, what do you got to say? Has he answered the bell to anybody? Come on, baby.
Yeah, so
a horse.
And you can make a big case for that break, right? Because if he didn't break as well as he did, or broke like he did in Tampa Bay, he wasn't going to catch Verifying there. I'd give it to Verifying.
No, Verifying was strong, baby. Verifying answered a lot of questions too, didn't he?
He did. He didn't. He battles. He doesn't give up. Keeps coming at him. Obviously, those 2 go down to the wire. I didn't see who caught 3rd. Blazing Sevens.
I did not either.
Outside.
I was too focused. That was a great run for those 2. I think it's the 8 that got 3rd. He might have got beat at the end, though. No, he might have got beat. Let's see who crosses in 3rd. But those 2 clear by several lengths. That is, I'm not sure who got 3rd. You can't tell. Those white silks threw us for a loop here.
Yeah, it drives you nuts. But these 2 handedly beat this field, as we sort of expected.
Yeah.
And so those will be the 2 that you're going to have in the conversation with, obviously, Forte. I don't know that the Wood Memorial is going to be that sensational today. We haven't seen that race yet. You may have someone come from the Santa Anita Derby, which will be later, possibly Practical Move. Obviously, the winner of the UAE Derby. But we're now starting to narrow that field of who can go with Forte. And I think if you're a Verifying fan, you're obviously didn't get the win, but you're content with what you saw there. It was on the lead the whole race, and you're content with what you saw from Tappet Trice, because the big concern was, what if this horse breaks poor again on the inside? And not only did he break well, good job by the jockey of Luis Saez. He was in traffic. Yeah. You talked about that middle move, swinging wide.
And he must have felt concerned about not finding a hole later in the race and decided that it was time to go, and it clearly worked out. And like you said, though, Verifying boldly down the stretch, hung right in there. So I think that's 2 of your better horses in the whole Derby prep season, which we expected early on, and then Verifying kind of dropped off a lot of people's radar because he has not looked wonderful, but he looked great there. So
yeah, he also
can't wait to see how the buyers come back.
He also hasn't raced as much, right? He had the Rebel and an optional claimer in January. But these two will be in the Derby. They get enough points, 100 to the winner, Tapit Trice, 40 to Verifying. And
there's an objection on the board here, but we're not going to wait that out because I don't think there was much going there.
And it was Blazing Sevens that caught third.
Yep. There you go. So if you had that try, good job. Otherwise, it was pretty chalky, but I mean, hopefully you hit that one hard. That was a great race. Again, my last word on it is two of the best in the country, and we kind of knew that going in, and they did what they're supposed to do. So
it looks like Tapit Trice was moving in on Verifying a little bit with the head on, but it doesn't appear to me like it'll change.
That looked like good old-fashioned hard racing. So, hey, we'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Please subscribe, like the channel, like the video, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Peace.